cam girl. I don't have to work hard to make light of it. She took a dick by. She took Shamos. Have you seen the video? She got fucked by a guy in a horse mask.
Yeah, I saw the video.
That was awesome.
See what I'm saying? This hot.
Okay, look.
By a guy in a horse
Look,
mask.
all of these things are relevant. All of these things are relevant. Because I agree that she has videos of herself fucking dudes online. I agree that you can watch free cam shows of her naked and doing all types of nasty shit like on the regular status. I agree that you can go into Reddit and check out some thread where she just fucking, no shame, just spills it all, right? But given all of those facts, none of that justifies you posting a picture of her getting railed out on her father's live fucking evangelical talk show. Justin.
What's the argument? You're just moralizing.
Real.
No shit, I'm moralizing. I'm just telling you that I'm not capable, and most people here aren't capable, don't have that type of, that bone in their body to do something that fucked up. But you do, because you're a piece of shit.
No, you're just doing the same thing again, right? We're talking about two people in the public domain.
Did you ever pay Christopher the $50 that you told him you were going to pay him for getting on cam that you promised? Okay.
Who cares?
What do you mean, who cares?
I'm asking you, who gives a shit? You keep acting like you're making some forceful point, and I'm looking you in the face and saying,
No. Like, if I tell Johnny, if me and Johnny make some bet or whatever, or make some pact, like, hey, if you do X, Y, and Z, I'll pay you $50. Then it's fucked up if Johnny does X, Y, and Z, and then I don't pay him $50. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Didn't you try to welch on a bet with Josh?
No. I didn't welch on a bet with Josh. Josh let me out of that bet, and then about 2 weeks later, I want to.
What are you talking about?
No.
You're fucking way out of it.
Listen, 2 weeks later, I won a $100 bet from Josh, and he begged to pay me, and I refused. He begged to pay me, and I refused.
Saved you. I agree that saved you from having to wiggle your way out, right? Because gas on a boat is all of your pocket money. I get that part, right? But what I'm saying is, this holier-than-thou attitude you have is laughable. You're just a bitch.
No. It's not laughable, because everyone in this room, or just about everyone in this room, agrees that the level of a piece of shit that you are, Justin, is like on another level than most people that are in this room.
Actually, I don't think that's true, Shamos, because there's an interesting thing that happens in this room, right? There's a weird thing that happens in this room, right? For instance, we all know each other. A lot of us know each other in real life, right? See what I'm saying? We hold jobs, we work, we're civil to each other, we have discussions, we meet up with each other in real life, we do regular people shit, right? All you're pointing out is that we have a Howard Stern sense of humor. And what I'm telling you is, who gives a fuck, pussy?
Anyone can say that. Who gives a fuck, pussy? Anyone can say that.
Okay, that's a false.
It's the content. No, it's not. It's the content. It's the content that we're referring to.
You just compared porn bombing someone to child.
No. I'm saying that anyone, when giving a moral claim against them, could just say, "Who cares? So what, pussy? Yeah, I raped that girl. So what, pussy?"
What I'm telling you is, right? That's not the claim that's being offered, by the way, right? You're trying to act like every moral situation where someone makes light of a thing is the same, right? I'm not agreeing with that.
Look, you're just making moral claims. You're just moralizing. That just means that you're just making moral declarations on what I did as being right or wrong, or ought not to have done, or whatever. And you're just saying that because I'm doing that, that's wrong. I'm a pussy.
That's not what's happening at all. I am saying that you're a pussy, right? But I'm not saying that anything you did was wrong. I'm just pointing out that it's in your character to be a bitch.
It's in your character to post fucking a girl getting railed out in front of her dad's live fucking evangelical talk show because you're a piece of shit.
Correct.
And it's in Godless's nature to find a phone in a bathroom of a girl she doesn't know, and then find the naked pictures on there and just send them out to everyone on her Facebook because she's a piece of shit. Yeah.
Right.
That's what kind of people that you are.
What I'm trying to tell you, Shamos, is that all these things.
You know what kind of. No. But let me make one final comparison. Let's talk about the kind of piece of shit that I am.
Final? Is it really going to be?
Yeah, let's talk about the piece of shit that I am. Yeah, let me tell you what I do. So I'll get on here, right, on my little high horse, and I'll call some people some names, right? And I may on the worst of the worst offenders like Gus and a few of the others, I may get kind of personal with them, right? But I mean, if I ever met Gus in real life or something, I would like shake his hand and have a beer with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the good guy, faggoty bullshit, right? No surprise you pulled that fucking.
Just saying that, like, I'm just saying that, you know, I'm not like actively plotting to fucking ruin these people's lives and shit. Like, I'm not making active steps.
Who's doing that?
People that are posting pictures on live fucking evangelical talk shows of their daughter getting railed out.
That's not
like an active measure to really fuck somebody up. It seems a lot more premeditated.
That's not.
And it's so funny because a week before, Chris, you're not helping anything right now. You're not helping anything right now. Chris, you're not helping anything right now. Chris, you're not helping anything right now.
Just let him finish. Just let him
get it out. But Justin, the funny part is, a week before that, Justin said, would be so funny if somebody went on his talk show and posted a video of his daughter getting railed out. A week later, he goes and does it. Fucking completely premeditated. I'm not like, the point is this. The point is that I don't premeditatedly come on here to call Gus a fat, slobby piece of shit. In the moment, I might get pissed off and do that, but you premeditatedly went and fucking carried that order out. Like, you just had a plan and you executed it. Well, there's a difference between, I'm telling you that there's a difference between doing something. You're not letting me finish. There's a difference between premeditated murder and murder in the passion of the moment. That's what I'm saying. There's a distinction between the two, and we consider the former more heinous and the latter not. And then you're
saying what he did was slightly worse than what you did.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's premeditated.
So what you did is
okay. Listen to what people are saying, right?
See, there you go. Like, basically, all you're saying is that what you did was bad, but what he did was worse. That's the entire crux of the argument.
Right. Yeah, that's why I keep saying Shamos.
It's ridiculous. It's nothing.
You're not even. You're
so you don't think that you would say the same for premeditated murder versus a guy just killing a guy for fucking his wife when he walks in the door? So it is the point because you would be inconsistent. It is the point,
trees, buddy. No. You've lost the forest for the trees, right? The only thing you're saying is that you think some people are worse than you, but you're still a bitch. That's my only point. You can say whatever you want to about me, but you're in the trash can, Shamos. You're also
keen fucking logic right there. Like, what the fuck? How is that something to be proud of?
I don't get it either. I don't know what the fuck he's ranting about.
I mean,
look, I'm not. What I'm saying is, I'm guilty of doing some
people out there who murder people. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying something exactly like that. I'm saying I'm not. But you don't think there's anything meaningful to that?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
No, Shamos, because there's no real gravity in what you're saying. Actual murder or some shit like that. Then this would be, most people's intuitions would go open and shut case, right? They would say, all right, that's fine. Shamos is definitely right? But these things aren't significant enough to make that kind of, intuitive snap judgment. All that's really coming out of this is you did a bad thing, and I think I'm less bad than you, right? We keep telling you the same thing, though. So what?
No, but I'm saying that it's a fact of the matter that everyone here.
All Shamos is saying is
Jovan, you're not helping any part of this conversation by interrupting us. You're not helping any part of this conversation by interrupting us. No, you're not helping right now.
Shamos.
You're not pulling that shit. Okay.
All Shamos is saying is that you can punch Shamos in the face and then tell him, well, people have murdered people afterwards, and then he can't do anything about it because it's justified. There's worse things that happen.
Weird,
so why should you worry about it?
I mean, we make those type of judgments all the time in everyday life.
Even disputing it.
What I'm saying is, you're the ones trying to be pedantic about this. That's a claim that we do all the time. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying I'm perfectly innocent and I've never done anything wrong. What I'm saying is, yeah, I may do some bad stuff. I may in the heat of the moment. But what I'm saying, there's a big distinction between someone that in the heat of the moment, said some shit because he's frustrated, and a guy that like openly premeditatedly carries out some plan of action with the intention to really hurt somebody. And what I'm saying is, obviously, that's the distinction I'm pointing out.
Are you trying to apologize?
No. I'm saying that you are a much bigger piece of shit than I could ever be.
Okay,
that's just a fact.
I don't judge these things the same way you do.
No shit. You pretty much established. I mean, we've already got to this point where we've established the argument. Okay, we're saying it's piss poor logic. That's it. Like, two wrongs don't make a right, dude. Like, less of like a better person by virtue of there being worse people out there. Fucking own up to your shit and stop being a little bitch. Be a fucking man.
Yeah, okay? It's weird how your whole case here is, well, I'm not that bad because other people are worse.
Seriously, why don't you act like the fucking?
What I'm saying is, you're a piece of shit. Like you're on the level of a piece of shit. I just do normal everyday stuff that every human does. You're doing stuff on a level that's far worse. Everyone in the heat of the moment. Everyone in the hold on. Everyone in the heat of the moment says some shit and gets a little mad, but not everyone premeditatedly goes out and tries to ruin somebody's fucking life and fucking do all this shit that you did. There's a difference.
I love his language. Okay. I love his language though. It's not about how he messed up. It's about how everyone messes up.
Okay, well here's the thing, dude. If you think everyone else is if you think everyone else is a moral fuck up, how about you fucking own up to your words and fucking be this like example of a moral character?
Say that everyone was a moral fuck up. I said that there's a few people in this community that are particularly large pieces of shit, and one of them is Justin, and the another one is Godless and Josh.
Well, then why the fuck?
That's just true.
So then why? Sure.
Shamos,
so
why do people like me more than they like you? Given that
I have a question. So then why don't you fucking like live up to this example of moral character that you espouse to be? Why don't you practice what the fuck you preach instead of like whining to other people about how crappy they are in their downtime? Why don't you do that?
I mean, also, let's be real. What Shamos is saying is just it's got holes all in it, right? He's saying that he accidentally comes on here every day and starts shit with people, right? But you've had that pattern for like the past 6 months.
And it's not just for the moment; it's constant.
You have to know, right? You have to know when you get on here that you're. I mean, you've actually admitted to getting on here to start shit, right? You said you don't want to play softball with faggots, right? How's that not premeditated?
Yeah, you call me like a nigger for no reason. What the fuck was up with that?
Come on here and then instantly start calling people niggers and cussing people out and anything like that. Usually, what happens is I come out here, I start defending some topic, everybody starts being a little silly and stupid or interruptive, and then things start getting a little heated. I never just come in like, hey, Christopher, you little fucking faggot, how are you doing today? Hey, you little transsexual cunt, Brenda. Oh, hey, nigger wolf, how are you doing, you dumb motherfucker? Like, I don't do that.
It's other people's fault.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Shamos, let me switch this around on you, right? What's that saying, that famous quote about you can judge a man's character by how he treats people that he doesn't have? There's a famous saying about this, right? Judge a man's character by how he treats people. Right? By how he treats people that he doesn't have to treat well. Have you heard that before?
No.
Well, the only thing you've got on me is mad slick, right? But I maintain better relationships in this room than most rooms than you do, which I find very odd.
Yeah, I don't deny that. I don't deny that. But you're still a bigger piece of shit than I'll ever be.
No. It depends on how you do it.
No, because I don't cultivate relationships with these people, and I don't go out of my way to be nice to them and stuff like that. I'm on the realm of just being super honest with people and stuff like that. I mean,
honest by calling people nigger, right?
That's a cop out.
Well, how do you know that?
Good old boy. You're a good old boy that'll have a beer with people shit is just the worst kind of stupidity.
Saying that. Again, you premeditatedly went on a guy's live air fucking evangelical talk show and posted a fucking picture of his daughter getting railed out. I mean, and you said that you were going to do it a week ahead of time. There's actually a video of you saying that.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yep.
So you went out and you just carried out the plan. Like cold-hearted, vicious little fucking piece of shit that you are. Like, there's nothing like that of me anywhere. Like, that's the best you're going to find of me is what I've already said. Like call a wolf a nigger.
Right. Or doing juvenile things like sending godless dick pics when she has a boyfriend. Shit like that, right?
And if you think sending godless a dick pic, right, is on the same level, then, I mean, your moral compass is fucked up, dude.
I don't even see how that's not on the same level.
Right. That's what I'm not understanding that either. I really don't get it.
Sending nude photos of somebody to somebody is the same, no matter what. I don't care what
racial slurs, sexting, fucking getting involved with people's drama, like other shit. Like, what the?
Send somebody naked photos of somebody without their consent.
I love how. See, this is probably the one time where it is disadvantageous to like always be on the wrong end of these people. It's because now they're letting their hatred for me cloud their moral judgments. I'm trying to finish speaking, Jovan. that they're going to allow their.
You're just crying, Shamos. What's
See, I don't.
No.
I'm
just telling.
True. I don't think that's true.
No, I definitely think that's true.
No, I think they're agreeing.
No.
One is worse, but they're also pointing out the fact that you're also a piece of shit.
No. What I'm saying is, which I would just like to finish. Like, I'm not. We have plenty of time here. We don't have to cut each other off. And Joe Biden's not even really a person in this conversation. What I'm saying is, these people, because of the relationship that I've cultivated with them over the years, their hatred for me is actually blinding themselves to make this moral judgment. Like, if it was anyone else, they would just be able to clearly condemn.
Right. Unless they agree with you, they'll never be right.
I mean, dude, honestly,
right. And unless they agree with you, they'll never be right.
Stop, man, real quick, dude. Years ago, you were way cooler than this. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened in your life, but you just went douche nozzle extreme. Like, I have literally no fucking clue. Like, how did you did this 180? But like, you were cooler until you started doing this bullshit, getting involved in people's drama, fucking getting drunk and having these long ass rants, saying racial slurs and shit, sending people dick pics. What happened to you, dude? Like seriously, now you're trying to have a measuring contest and who's the lesser of evils with fucking Justin?
He lost Jesus.
And we've already fucking, like, it's been well established.
You're the one who's letting your judgment be clouded on such a heinous moral issue. We have Exhibit A. What Justin did to Matt Slick.
Dick pics is talking about clouded moral judgment, like he's.
And you don't even have the moral countenance to actually speak up and declare what Justin did on such a worse moral level.
Everybody, people's girlfriends' dick pics.
Curlism said something at the beginning of the conversation, and so did Chris. They both expressed that was super heinous, and that they would never have done anything like that. But then, as the conversation started to develop, everyone started getting their little moral radars getting weaker and weaker and weaker and clouded.
What you don't like about
if I could just say something really quick. Hold on, Justin. Let me just say something real quick. First off, you don't know shit about what I said about what Justin did on the thing. Okay, I saw the video and I said even if Matt Slick was a dick, like a wrong move is a wrong move, and that was wrong. That's been well fucking established. You try to make it seem like you're the lesser of douchebags by doing other shit that's quote unquote nowhere near as bad as what Justin did. It doesn't make you look any less.
A straightforward evaluation. It seems like a very straightforward evaluation that what I did is not.
Fucking God.
Shamos is just continuously trying to keep this shit off of him.
Look any less of a douchebag, Shamos, no matter what. It doesn't make you any less of a douchebag. I'm just saying we can make an evaluative judgment of which was worse.
All you're saying is that you're not a douchebag because other people are more douchebags.
I don't have that type of capability within me to do something that premeditatedly heinous with the intention beforehand really hurt somebody.
I agree.
Yeah, not even close.
He's gonna keep repeating.
Curlism actually has the balls to speak up and actually be like, yeah, I have a moral fiber in my body. That was way more fucked up than the level of shit you're trying to put on Shamos right now. Let's have someone with some actual balls speak up.
You're a bad man, Justin. You're bad.
That's fine. I accept that. That's okay, right? But the whole point here is that Shamos is just burden shifting, evidently, right?
Yeah, he's just gonna keep repeating this shit ad nauseum.
It doesn't matter what Justin did.
Listen,
what you did.
If I find some little atheist apologist, look, if I find some atheist apologist that I dislike, and I find his daughter's naked pictures online, guess what? I'm not gonna do in a million years. Okay? If I find some girl's phone in some bathroom in fucking Walmart, guess what? I'm not gonna do in a million.
I'm not gonna do in a million years. Send my dick to my buddy's girlfriend. How about that?
Hey, Shamos, what do you think is worse? Let's say you found a phone, you kept it, never gave it back, or you put their naked pictures on Facebook. Which one? What do you think's worse?
Definitely the pictures on Facebook, because I'm pretty sure if you would ask most people like me, considering they're like, would you like A, just to have your phone stolen, or B, have your phone stolen and your pictures leaked all over the internet? I mean, it's pretty clear.
Unfucking believable shit. I was about to go to fucking bed, and then somebody messaged me saying that Shamos is on here talking shit. So now I can't go to bed, and I have to come deal with this shit.
Here we go.
Didn't I humiliate Shamos earlier? I fucking humiliated you, Shamos. I've humiliated you worse than I've ever seen you humiliated by anybody before.
Listen to me. You weren't even trying to listen.
Okay,
you were just fucking running around screaming, not listening to anything.
To make sure, because we're not going to get anything done if we don't try to get through this. So he's disputing the evidence now. He's saying that it's completely different than what you're saying it is.
What the fuck? I can fucking go watch the video. I posted the timestamp. I posted the screenshot. What is he disputing?
Yeah. Shamos,
everybody heard Shamos say that he never sent me any pictures in private. It was him that sent the pictures privately to 25 people, which is just fucking retarded, on Discord, right? That was his claim. And then I posted the... And he said he didn't ever care about the pictures being public.
That was said, Godless.
You said it was... Okay, let's start with the first thing, Shamos. You said it happened on Discord, right? You said it happened on Discord, right?
Yeah, I was confused and I was wrong about that.
Oh, okay, you were wrong about that. What about 25 fucking people?
Douglas, when I said 25, I wasn't trying to say there was definitely 25 people in there. I'm just saying there were people in there. That's what I was saying.
It's only 5! You were one of the 5, and I was one of the 5, so there's really only 3 others besides us, Shamos. No. 3 versus 25?
I'm willing to accept that.
Okay, so you were wrong about Discord. You were fucking wrong times 5 about the number of people. Wrong times 5, Shamos. And okay, let's get to the other thing. Shamos. You said that you released the picture. You released the picture. Shut the fuck up.
Just stop yelling.
Picture. You said
listen, you cunt backhead bitch. Just stop yelling. All I'm asking you to do is to stop yelling in my ear.
Picture, not me. Were you wrong about that?
Please stop yelling.
You said you released it only to people whom you trusted.
Godless.
And one of those people was me and Justin, and another one was fucking Justin. Did you trust Justin, Shamos?
Godless. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Justin Potts. Who poured on Netflix. He was one of the people that you trusted?
This is fucking amazing.
Godless. I can't hear anything you're saying. Just if you want to go slowly through this, we can. But I know that you're not even interested in doing that. If you want to calm down and just go real slowly, we can go all the way through this.
Okay, so you were wrong about it being on Discord, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, and you were wrong.
Let's talk about. Hold on. Let's not. We don't need to go too fast here. Hold on. The reason why I was confused about that is because I was trying to get you to send the pictures to whatever chat we were in. And I knew that I was on my phone and I had the pictures on my computer. And normally I access Google Hangouts on my computer and I access Discord on my phone. But it seems like I checked my message and I said...
you also claimed that it wasn't me. You also claimed it was you that released the picture to 25 people, not me.
Listen. You must have heard me wrong earlier. What I said is I was attempting to post the pictures in that Hangout, right? But I was on the Hangout on my cell phone.
No, you said on Discord. You said on Discord.
Yeah. But I told you why I made that mistake. If you just slow down and listen, I was confused as to whether it was on Discord because on that day I was actually on Hangouts on my phone when I rarely ever do that. So I just assumed it was Discord because I was on my phone. So yeah, that's just an honest mistake. You're right. It was Hangouts.
Confuse 5 people with 25 people.
Godless. You have to understand that when I said that, it's what I was intending. It's either was Shamos trying to convey that there was 25 people in the room or 20 or 15. When I said that, I was just trying to convey that there was some people in the room. I mean, yeah, there could be far less people in the room, and I'm not disputing that. And if you want to be like, oh, so he was vastly wrong about the number of people that were in the room, then that's fine, because when I said 25, I wasn't trying to give an exactish number or anything like that. I just knew that there were a few people in that room, and I definitely thought it was more than 5.
A few people is not 25. So excuse me for assuming what you said was true.
So at this point, you have me saying that there was 25 people in a room and there was really 5. That's what we have. So that's Exhibit A. So
we have you saying it was on Discord. We have you saying it was 25 people. Now let's look at the other thing. You said that you were upset that you kept contradicting yourself. You said that you were upset that you said that you released it publicly and you didn't care that the picture was public. And then Josh posted that screenshot of you whining like a fucking baby, demanding that the picture be taken down instantly from G+. So then you fucking backpedaled and said, yeah, it wasn't supposed to be public. Yeah, that's what happened today.
I'm not confused about that again. I was trying to dispel the conception that I sent the pictures just you. Like I just sent some pictures just to Godless, just for me and you, our private little conversation. I was saying, no, I actually sent those pictures were meant for the people that were in that conversation. It wasn't like I just sent these pictures out to Godless. But and then they have a screenshot of me saying to Josh, hey, what are you doing posting these pictures that I posted privately? And the thing is, I did post those privately. I posted those to you, and I allowed for you to post those to the people, Justin and whoever it was in the Hangout. I didn't intend for them to be posted.
You posted them privately to me right after you finished saying that it was never posted privately to me. You said you were trying to clear up the misconception that they were posted privately to me, and then you said you posted them privately to me.
Say that again. You're talking a million miles an hour. I'm just breathing.
You just said you wanted to clear. You just said that you wanted to clear up the misconception about them being posted privately to me, and then you said they were posted privately to me.
I wanted to clear up the conception that they were merely just posted privately to you. What I was saying is I did post the pictures in a private conversation to you, but I wanted you, and I told you that it was okay for you to share those in the Hangout. And that's what I was trying to say. That wasn't the case. I wasn't just sending you privately some pictures. I had sent some pictures that I wanted to.
Whatever. If that's what you want to claim your intention was behind saying that you never fucking cared if they were public, then I'll just let the people that did witness that conversation decide for themselves whether to believe you or not, because that's not how I fucking understood it.
I didn't care that they got to the Hangout. That's what I meant when I said that. When I said Godless, when I said I don't mind that they got out to the public, that's what I said. I told you to send those to those people. That's what I meant. I didn't mean I didn't mind for them to get out to the whole fucking world.
Look, wasn't he saying, guys, originally wasn't he saying that the pictures were public and he didn't care if they were public? Until Josh posted the screenshot of him crying like a baby. Isn't that what happened?
Yeah, they were public in that Hangout, and I didn't care that they were posted publicly in that Hangout to those people.
No,
that's what I meant when I said that.
Just stop for a minute. I'm talking to the other people. I'm talking to all the witnesses that were here earlier. Didn't in the beginning of my argument with Shamos, didn't it sound like he was claiming that he never cared if they were public? Hello, witnesses, who was there for it?
Could someone unmute Chris? Because I think he was around when this happened. He's still muted.
Okay, whatever. They're fucking retards. Okay, so the other thing is, so Shamos was wrong about the number of people and it being on Discord. So the other thing that he said was that the picture, when he finally admitted it, that it was posted to people, supposedly it was on Discord and to 25 people, he said that once he admitted that he was about the screenshot and he was upset, then he claimed that he was justified in being upset of the picture being made public because he trusted the picture was only released. What did the screenshot say, babe? It said that he trusted all the 25 people that he released it to. Yeah. And so his claim was that he trusted the people. The claim was that he trusted the people the picture was posted to. You claim you trust. Remember, Shamos, we were all mocking you. I was mocking you because I said you trust 25 people on the internet. That's naive, right? Yeah, but Joe Noho, isn't that what happened?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He claimed he trusted the people that it was released to. So then when I found the fucking hangout of the people that it was released to, fucking Justin was one of the people in the hangout that got the link. So you trusted Justin, Shamos, or do you want to recant your fucking claim that you trusted the people that it was released to? Which one is it, Justin? You want to recant that claim? Or do you want to claim you trusted Justin?
Godless, you're not here to let me talk.
Did you trust Justin?
Did you trust me or not?
No,
Did you love me?
So I think a better way to say to convey what I was trying to say through that. It's just a merely...
Stop
No, hold on.
the question. You fucking pussy.
Were you when you did
I mean, why is it that me and Godless can't be the only two to have this conversation right now?
Because other people want to laugh at you.
The vast majority of this conversation has been just you and her, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Shamos, because you're fucking lying about shit that you said an hour ago.
I'm not lying. I'm trying to explain myself.
He's like Dolph Dawkins calling out for moderation and shit.
Yeah, someone needs to record this. Like this is worthy of YouTube. This is beautiful. Like a fucking.
I'm supposed to fucking be in bed. I had to go to bed. I have to get up early. Come on, Shamos. What? Just stop doing it. Why are you doing this?
What am I doing? Look, when I said that I trusted those people.
I was about to go to bed. I'm really fucking tired. We had the lights off. We were falling asleep, and then somebody messaged me saying you were in there talking shit. So I had to fucking get up and open up my laptop and fucking turn on the light so I could scream at you.
Oh my!
Look, God. I really don't care. Look, what I was trying to convey when I said that is just merely that I had the intention for only the people in the hangout. When I sent those pictures, I intended only for the people in that hangout to see them. They were for their eyes only. Those were my intentions when I hit enter on the thing.
You trusted them.
No. Yeah, that wasn't the best way. I agree that wasn't the best way of wording it.
So you're saying that when you said it was 25 people, you really just meant it was a couple. And when you say you trusted them, you just really meant that it was for their eyes only, but not that you trusted them?
When I said 25, I meant there was quite a few people in the room. That it wasn't.
Well, you know what, Shamos? I fucking took what you said literally, okay? I thought that you meant what you said, and so did the other people that were listening. We assumed that what you were saying was literally true, not that you meant some other shit.
Okay, so let's see. You've caught me in being mistaken that it was actually on Discord when it wasn't. You've got me mistakenly using quantities a little loosely to just convey that there were quite a few people there. And what else have you caught me on? Nothing. So let's see. This whole grand.
You said you trusted the people that it was released to.
Yeah.
And you said
that
you kept
wasn't
fucking
the best
going
way
back
to
and
say
forth
it.
of whether it was public or not.
Right.
You fucking kept. Was it public or not, Shamos?
Yeah, I did post it.
It was public in the.
Yeah,
hangout,
I did post it publicly in that hangout.
Time. That's what he said. He said public in the hangout and private in the hangout. Right. He said that like right.
You went back and forth so many times, Shamos. Were the pictures public before they were posted on G+?
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean by public?
Were those same pictures available somewhere else online publicly or something?
Right. If I fucking post, look, if I post a picture to all my G+ friends that only my G+ friends can see, is that public or private? Is that the question?
Seems like there's a distinction there, right?
Look, the whole reason that you said that they were public is because you were trying to make it seem like you weren't a little pussy, right? Whining about the fact that your pictures had been posted, and you're like, oh, I don't even fucking care that the pictures are out. That was the whole thing, right? And then we showed you that you did care, that you were fucking whining.
No. Right? I didn't care that they were posted in the hangout with the people I told them to share them with. It wasn't like I just posted a few pictures and they were all for Godless's eyes only.
Shamos, remember
I wanted those pictures to be posted in that hangout.
When the first argument first started, you said, why would I care if that picture is out? I look hot in that picture. I was working out that summer for that picture. Look at you, Justin. I look better than you in this picture. Why would I care if it was public? I don't care. And then when we found the screenshot of you whining like a little bitch, pussy baby about the fucking picture being posted, then you fucking backpedaled and was like, oh no, I only fucking released it to 25 people privately. It was never public.
On Discord.
And we kept making fun of you for saying you consider 25 people in internet chat, released it to 25 people in internet chat private? What the fuck? And you're like, well, it was all people I trusted.
No, he bit the bullet on that too.
It's either the fact
that ridiculous. I don't think it's that ridiculous to release a photo to 25 people on the internet if it's a trustworthy group of 25 fucking people.
saying that it's feasible to think that someone could release a photo in confidence to certain people and not want it to get out. Is that so hard to understand?
You release a photo to 25 people in internet chat and expect that, especially when you never even told anybody to keep it private, that was at least what you were claiming, expect that they would all assume that you didn't want it posted anywhere else, and that they would care that you didn't want to post it anywhere else, and be like, oh, well, I'm not going to post this photo even though I want to.
I think that's just
Shamos wouldn't want me to. And one of those people being Justin.
A strange way to think of it.
Justin.
That's just a strange way to think of it. It's just an easier way to think of it is whether or not when I hit the enter on the keyboard, if I intended for more than those 25 people to see the picture.
Are you claiming that you trusted the 25 people or not? Did you trust the 25 people in the hangout in which you released the fucking photos?
Trust them to not send it anywhere else?
Yeah.
And you mean by that I actually thought that they wouldn't?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
What the fuck else? Fuck else would I mean, Shamos? Why would you release the photos?
I wasn't sure.
You only wanted those photos to see unless you thought that they weren't going to show the photos to fucking everybody.
I wasn't sure. I was hoping that they wouldn't. I wasn't sure though.
So that sounds like a completely rational decision. You only wanted the people in the hangout to see. You're not sure if they're going to share it. So why don't you just put the photos out there and fucking hope that someone like Justin and Godless and whoever fucking else was in the hangout, Tom R and Chris and Simon, just put it out there and hope that they're all going to share it. Yeah, right?
I mean,
so
Shamos.
What this is really about
like that. It's independent from whether or not I intended for them to see it.
What happened was Shamos was drunk.
It seems like that concern is independent from whether or not I intended for any more people to see it.
It seems like it's saying that.
Look, what this is really about is Shamos is embarrassed of the picture, and he's embarrassed that he's embarrassed, and he feels silly that he fucking declared his enemy over it.
Everyone's just
over the picture.
Everyone's
so
just
he's trying to fucking make up all these lies to cover up for it. So let's get at the real issue right now. Shamos, are you embarrassed of that picture? Like, what's the problem? Why do you care if it's public?
No. I thought the way in which it was being used and the way that they were making sock accounts and the fucking negative comments that they were posting and just the overall just vileness of the whole endeavor was what I was upset about. And I was upset with the fact
why did before that ever happened you not want it to be public and you say, no, only post it to the people in the internal part of the hangout?
Well, I mean, you're asking me two distinct things. You're asking me if I'm ashamed of it, if I'm ashamed of how I look or my body or anything, which the answer is no, I'm not.
Why did you not want it to be public in the first place? On the first day you ever gave it to me, what was the problem?
Because the pictures were relevant to a conversation we had with just those people in Discord.
No, but what? You have lots of pictures of you on G+. Why this particular picture did you not want me to put in the public YouTube chat that day?
I'm just saying that
there's something about this particular picture that you didn't want it to be public. Why?
The same reasons where everyone's just posting the little spliced together pictures with, you know, like women's bodies.
There's tons of pictures of you. There's tons of pictures of you that they could do that with. There's tons of pictures of you on G+, on your G+ profile that they could do that with. There's something about this particular picture that you said don't post it publicly. Why?
Right, this is another layer to it as well because there's already pictures of you out there. It's not like your identity is in crisis or anything that she exposed you or something.
I can post the link to Shamos saying on the first day he fucking gave me the picture, don't post this in public, only post it in the internal part of the hangout. Why, Shamos? There was already tons of pictures of you out there.
That's not what was said, Godless. I got the conversation. The conversation between me and you, that wasn't what was said.
So what
Shamos, I can post the timestamp right now. You said don't.
I have the conversation right in front of me. I'll just read it to you. I posted the 3 pictures from a photo bucket, and then I said 2 sentences to you. Give me 1 second. I'll scroll down the Google Hangout. I just read it a little while ago.
I have the fucking timestamp to the Hangout of the day that you gave me the links to those pictures and what you said about it.
So you're saying from inside the Hangout, not from the private conversation?
Not from our private conversation, from our conversation in the Hangout in which you post them in the Hangout, but not in the YouTube that was watching.
So okay. So there, I expressed that I didn't want it posted anywhere else.
Yeah, you said don't post it in the public YouTube. You said not even in the external part of the Hangout, only the internal part. And I'll fucking timestamp that. I got that shit timestamped.
I wish we had the beginning recorded when he.
Why is this?
I mean, I'm not making any. Yeah, I didn't want certain people to see the picture. I didn't want them to be public. It's not like those pictures, Godless, aren't even on my Facebook. They're not. Those pictures aren't even on my Facebook. They're not like something like I wanted a whole bunch of people to see or something like that. I mean, do you need a deeper explanation than that?
What about those
I don't understand what you just said. I'm asking you, there's already tons of pictures of you, so why did you not want this one public?
I want the